Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rocha, Kwadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Harawan Banya Sharala of the Lions Den Camp as well. Shalom to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And today I'll be coming out a lesson on this article. And it says that Trump has pushed back on a report that he approved an attack plan for Iran. And this is America being dragged into this hot war that Israel started. And see, America has lately been trying to play the hands-off position ever since the Ukraine thing with Russia. And see, here we go. America's still trying to play the hands-off thing, but this war that is going to start, this third war that is going to start, or should I say has already started, is just going to kick up and become a hot war, or should I say hotter war, pun intended. Once Babylon America gets involved over there in Iran, guess what that is going to do? That is going to cause Russia to move. And if I'm not mistaken, I read an article maybe a day or two ago and I heard a video as well, that Russia warned America not to get involved in what's going on between Iran and Israel. It's been a warning, and this is what this article, well, it's not what this article is about, but it's talking about how Donald Trump, the king of Babylon, because he is the king of Babylon, he is the president, so he's the one in charge, how he's not really solid on his decision about America going over into Iran and backing up Israel. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It says President Trump pushed back on reporting that he had given approval for attack plans against Iran. He publicly insists that he has not decided yet on a path forward to deal with that. And I'm gonna kind of roughly paraphrase this article and kind of edit it a little bit too, so just to get through it. This is the Wall Street Journal reported Wednesday that Trump had approved attack plans for Iran, but was waiting to give a final order in case Tehran wanted to agree to abandon its nuclear program. Of course, it says, and the Wall Street Journal has no idea what his thoughts is concerning Iran. This is what Trump put on his little platform. And this is the president didn't dispute the substance of the report, so obviously there is something going on. He says an administration official said Trump was deliberating his options. It says Trump was non-committal Wednesday morning about a potential strike against Iran's nuclear facilities. He dodged the question about whether he's moving closer to ordering a strike against Iranian nuclear facilities. And there you go. That's just the devil dodging the question, trying to stay out of it. But the truth of the matter is, this war that's going on, Iran and Babylon America really want this war. It's the other nations that don't want it. But thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, it's going to happen anyway. So this third war is going to happen. And the Lord is going to make it happen. And it says here, he says he may or may not do it. He says nobody knows what he's going to do. He was talking that Iran is in a lot of trouble. And they want to negotiate, but the truth of the matter is, I've done a lesson on it. As a matter of fact, 2 lessons on it, and I know 2 times prominently Iran said no, we are not doing any talks. And now with this recent fiasco of what is happening now, Iran has said again, no, we're not talking. We are not negotiating. We're not doing nothing. We don't even want to speak, so don't even send nobody over here to try to talk to us. So Iran is pretty much ready for whatever. But what a lot of people don't fail to realize, those who are not in the know, or who should I say who are outside of the know, that don't really know what's going on. They fail to realize that Iran has always been a military state, and they was always about that. They just was also about, like, if we can be peaceful, hey, well, let's be peaceful then. We gonna be cool, let's be cool. But obviously, when you got a flaming devil, pun intended on the word flaming, just going around the four corners of the earth causing problems, guess what's finna happen? You can only poke and prod and jab and slap and hit and push people for so long before they actually do something. And with them 48 fakers over there, guess what? They forced Iran into a position to do something. But now guess what? Iran is ready, and Babylon America is somewhere in the orbit, but was told by Russia, if you step in, we stepping in. But let's continue. It says Trump met in the Situation Room for a second consecutive day Wednesday with the members of his national security team amid the conflict in the east between Iran and Israel. It says the U.S. has not been directly involved in strikes against Iran thus far. Some of Trump's allies have cautioned against engaging in a war with Iran. There you go. Like, you don't need to go over there, because if you do, Russia is getting involved. Period. Russia is the military industrial complex of BRICS. Russia is the guard. Russia is the bear. Russia is enough to topple Babylon America and also these other nations with Russia. It says, but the president's rhetoric in recent days has gotten more threatening towards Tehran. And he said, including a social media post about targeting their supreme leader. You know, it says Trump has reached out about potential talks, including a possible meeting at the White House, but the president indicated he wished they had reached out sooner and acknowledged a meeting would be difficult logistically. But as you know, with this going on, Israel is going to draw Babylon America into this war. And once that happens, it's going to really kick up. And Russia, China, Korea, India, all the BRICS nations that have nuclear capabilities, they're going to get involved. It's coming. It's happening. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahshua. I'm just getting a few scriptures. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 7. It says, be thou prepared, and prepare thyself for thyself, Salakia, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. This is talking about Russia being prepared, and all its company, these other nations and their armies as well, that are assembled together, that are allied together. The Lord says, and be thou a guard unto them. And see, Russia is a guard unto these other nations, such as Iran. So if America gets involved, guess what? Russia is going to come to the defense. And Russia has quite a bit of nuclear armament and other ballistic missiles, mid-range or intermediate range missiles, and so forth and so forth. But let's continue. I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, it shall come to pass. Also, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. So it's going to get to a point. It's going to come to a point where the Lord's going to put it in the hearts, in the minds of these other nations, Russia first, because Russia is the guard, to think an evil thought. And what is that evil thought? That evil thought is going to be the thought to come against Babylon America and destroy it. Thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is not something of hate. This is not this is the truth. This is the word of the Lord. This is going to happen. It is going to happen, period. There is no avoiding it. The Lord has already set everything up to happen at its time, and it's going to accomplish that which he has set it up to do. And that evil thought, again, is these other nations, with Russia being the guard, with Russia being in front, to come against Babylon America. Verse 11, it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. So this place, Babylon, America, is the land of unwalled villages, meaning this place has no protection. The American Babylonian armies, all branches are just scattered out all over the place, all over the world, over 800 and some odd bases. So the army or the protection, the fighting force is stretched thin. There's not much defense here. There's no defense here. Let's continue. It says, I will go to them that are at rest. And people here in Babylon, America are at rest. These Edomites think that it can't happen. It won't happen. That war can't come to the shores of Babylon, America. And that's just not true. It's going to happen. And people here also are at rest. They think it can't happen. Nothing can come against this place. You talk to the regular average Jake. Oh, boy, we get... Yeah, no. This place is a sitting duck. It's defenseless. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. There's no defense. Nothing to prevent the Lord bringing his wrath over to this place. Or prevent these other nations from coming against this place. Again, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. So this place is unprotected. And the Lord's going to put an evil thought in the hearts and the minds of these other nations. And they're going to come against this place because this is the land of unwalled villages. This is the place where people are at rest. This is the place where people think that they dwell safely. They're dwelling without walls, no protection, having neither bars nor gate. There is no defense that will stop an all-out attack on this place. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim El Shai. It will not be prevented and it will not be put off. Let's continue. And see, that's why Donald Trump is, I haven't decided. Nobody knows what I'm going to do. He probably, Babylon, America, probably afraid. Oh snap! That's the wrong chapter. Here we go. I don't went all the way to First Kings. Let's continue. Supposed to be in Job. And the reason why this devil is so indecisive, because the fact of a war got a lot of these Edomites and their nations terrified. They're scared. Job chapter 18, and I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, the snare is laid for him in the ground. And what is that snare that is laid for this devil in the ground? World War III and his ultimate demise, his ultimate demise, the downfall of his power structure in the earth. It says, and a trap is set for him in the way. The Lord has set this thing up. This devil is going to fall victim to his own wickedness and fall in the trap that the Lord has set for this devil. Verse 11, it says, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. So these terrors, the fact that anything could happen or jump off, got this devil afraid on every side and is driving him to his feet. It's making him make weird moves. Making them make moves in haste rather than careful, calculated moves. This devil is just doing any kind of thing in the earth, trying to prevent something. That's what's going on. But World War III will happen. Babylon, America gets involved with Iran, you can bet your bottom dollar Russia is coming. And if Russia coming, that's going to bring China. And if China coming, that's going to bring Korea. And if Korea coming, that's going to bring all the nations' armies over there to the Valley of Jehoshaphat to fight, because they're going to be fighting each other. But when things really turn up, or starting to turn up, that's what's going on. And this is the Lord's doing. And with that, shalom.